Hi, we're back. Okay. Ever wonder what tarot cards taste like? This Yule, we're not just reading the future, we're drinking it. So join us, why don't you, as we stir up some magical magic. Join us as we stir up some serious magic, transforming ancient divination into delicious festive cocktails, perfect for your winter solstice celebration. Get ready to impress your guests with drinks that tell a story. Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Andy the Duke. I'm a comic book artist by day and a photojournalist by night, and I'm here to use this channel to teach you what I know about my creative pursuits. A while ago I went to a thrift store and I found this pack of tarot of cocktails, which is like a series of cards with different cocktail recipes, and it seems to correspond with a different card on the Rider-Waite tarot deck. So I just so happen to use the Rider-Waite tarot deck in my practice a lot, so why not do both? We learn how to do some fun, festive, drinky drinks for the holidays. We learn a little bit of divination magic. I picked 3 cards that I think fit the winter holiday best, and the tarot cards that correspond with it also fit thematically with what I think a lot of people might be experiencing during the holidays. Whether you're celebrating Yule, the winter solstice, or the non-denominational, secular, hedonistic consumerism joy that is American Christmas. Either way, do you know what you can use? A nice cocktail. Maybe this can be a fun idea next time you have friends over, or maybe it could be something to cheer yourself up if you're by your lonesome. I'm also going to be providing some mocktail recipes if for personal religious reasons you don't drink alcohol, because we want to be inclusive here and make sure everyone has a fun, safe, and responsible time. So we're going to be rating a lot of these drinks on 1 out of 5 Walter Mercados.
This magical holiday season, I send you my love and cosmic energies filled with light and joy.
All right, let's get into it. So the first drink we're gonna do is called Winter's Peak. For this drink, you're gonna need 6 ounces of quality eggnog, 1.5 ounces of bourbon, 1 teaspoon of cocoa powder, 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1 small pinch of cayenne pepper, and we garnish with nutmeg, cocoa powder, and a cinnamon stick. So we're gonna combine all the ingredients in a saucepan. I did a little bit differently because I didn't read the instructions right away. So instead, we're gonna put it in a Pyrex measuring cup and put it in the microwave. Combine all the ingredients in that Pyrex cup, put it in the microwave, stir on low heat until well mixed and warm. Pour into a mug and sprinkle with cocoa powder and nutmeg. Garnish with a cinnamon stick. Be cautious with the cayenne pepper. Start with the tiniest pinch and test. You can always add more. And if you're using a mocktail or making a mocktail, honestly, I think you don't need anything else. Just skip the alcohol entirely. It's a wonderful drink on its own anyway. And I think the cayenne pepper, when you actually stick to the recipe and not do what I do, is a lovely addition to bringing a little bit of spice. When I was recording this video, I actually cheated and I made this the night before because I was very tired from work. So this was my OG original reaction to making this drink the first time. I had a really long day at work and I'm on 4 hours of sleep, so let's give this a try. Yeah, this is hearty. I like it. The cayenne pepper definitely gives it that little extra kick. Definitely very bourbon forward. I like for it to be sweeter. Maybe we'll put less alcohol.
You think someone is married to Ron Perlman?
Tina Terranova.
What's shaken? I'm Tina Terranova.
I just realized I think those are fake because I clicked on that account and she's married to Ron Perlman.
I am an M80 firecracker.
Whoever plays Tina Terranova.
Who's playing them? I think this is a person that made this video.
My best quality is my unwavering allegiance to myself.
I'll look at it in a second. Well, cheers to Tina Terranova, whoever you are.
I'm friggin' great.
And then this is my reaction after I remade it. Oh God, that's so strong. Very spiced. Eggnog is good. I tasted more cayenne pepper yesterday. This isn't bad. I don't hate it. But, I like regular eggnog better. I don't taste any of the cocoa powder. It tastes like eggnog. It's already spiced. I don't get the cayenne pepper is like the only notable addition. Then you can taste the bourbon. I can feel it here. Ooh. Yeah, if you like warm, thick drinks, it's kind of like champurrado, if anyone's ever had that. I do think it's a great Christmas drink. Not my personal favorite, but I still give it 4 out of 5 Walter Mercados. So, well done there. Okay, I'm gonna stop before I get like hammered on a school night. For this card, Winter's Peak, it reminded me of two cards in particular. We see a cup in this one right here. My initial thought, just kind of based off of the like how it was designed, was the 5 of Cups, right? 5 of Cups. I just went through the tarot deck. There isn't a exact corresponding card, it seems like, but this one, just because of like the black coat here and this here, reminded me a little bit about, it reminded me more of this guy. Alternatively, we also have this, because this both shares like the moon and both share the moon in their design. By the way, I used biddytarot.com to help me learn about these things, but your practice is subjective to you. It's more what is your initial impression of the cards, and then you just follow your intuition. So the 5 of Cups, we're gonna get into that one first. Upright, it can express feelings of regret, failure, disappointment, pessimism. Reverse, it can talk about personal setbacks, self-forgiveness, and learning to move on. It often appears when a situation hasn't turned out the way you expected it. You're sad, regretful, disappointed. And instead of moving on with your life, you're choosing to wallow in self-pity. I think during this time of year, especially as we're coming up on the new year, we learn to, some of us might dwell on things that didn't quite go our way. And I think it's a perfectly natural response. I also think it's just as important to just, you feel your feelings, you do the work, shadow work, whatever, and then you move on. Maybe you can reflect on that as you have this drink. I think all in all, it's better to learn to forgive. Yes, my cat is here. I think it's better to learn how to forgive and move on instead of just holding on to your resentment and rage. And that is a lesson I've learned the hard way many times. And then the reversed 5 of Cups suggests that you have recently suffered a personal setback or disappointment, and that you worry that you might be a failure. You may or may not be ready to admit to others that you're choosing to keep your feelings to yourself instead. However, now might be the time to open up. People around you may not see how much pain you are right now, so don't be afraid to ask for help or talk to someone you trust. You may find that it lessens the emotional pain. So as we were saying before, as we're coming up on the new year, I think a lot of us are doing a lot of self-reflection. But I think as we turn a new leaf with the new year, we can use that as an opportunity to start over, to just start clean. But yeah, that's the 5 of Cups. 8 of Cups, a tarot card signifying walking away from something emotionally unsatisfying to seek deeper meaning, representing abandonment, disillusionment, and a journey of self-discovery, guided by intuition, often involving leaving familiar comforts for the unknown. Upright, it's about a courageous departure and inner truth. Reversed, it suggests a fear of change, stagnation, or clinging to a draining situation. Whether the card is meant to correspond with like the 5 of Cups or the 8 of Cups, I think in both cases it's a practice of letting something go. Whether you're letting go of something unfortunate that happened in the past, or letting go of your creature comforts in order to pursue something different. I think either way, this drink can be a great way for you to maybe meditate a little bit about where you want to go next, whether it's in your life, on your mental health or forgiveness journey, whatever it may be. And then as far as the drink itself, I mean, it's eggnog, right? So it's very thick, it sticks to your insides. But I think this can be a way of just, I don't know, is it corny to call it a self-hug? Yes, it is. It's a self-hug because of how thick that eggnog is, just sticking to the inside of your bones. With all that said, it's like one of my favorite holiday drinks, and I always feel happy and nostalgic whenever I drink it. So that's Winter's Peak. All right, next. We've got the Black Knight. For this recipe, you're going to need 8.5 ounces of bourbon, 3/4 of an ounce of maraschino syrup, 1 teaspoon balsamic vinegar, 4 ounces of chocolate stout. Garnish with maraschino cherries. Shake all the ingredients except the beer with ice. Strain into a highball filled with ice. So much ice. Top with chocolate stout and stir. Garnish with maraschino cherries. Here I am, absolutely nailing it. Yeah, the chocolate stout really, well, it's technically a coffee stout, but this pairs really, really well. This might be my favorite drink that I've done out of this so far. I don't know. I like imperial stouts. I'm already biased in that regard, but this is solid. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be remaking this. Yeah, the bourbon pairs really well with this. Yeah, holy crap. For me, 5 out of 5. Walter Mercado's. Very good. Yeah, this was a strong drink. I didn't even finish it, and I'm already feeling a little buzzed. And I had it with food, so yeah. I should note that the beer that I use, the AleSmith Coffee Stout, is 12% alcohol, so be mindful of that. Don't have too many of these. These are strong. Yeah, the Black Knight, it's reminiscent of cherry cola, but with the added indulgence of chocolate. The Black Knight has a dessert-like quality without being overly heavy. The hint of balsamic vinegar is not a primary flavor, but it serves to enhance the overall profile. And if you want to make the mocktail, I recommend, I mean, it says it's reminiscent of a cherry cola, right? So I would recommend like an actual cherry cola, or maybe a bit of root beer or Dr. Pepper. Something with like a brown, maybe malt flavor as a soda. I made another one of the Black Knight. What's it called? The Black Knight. I made another one of those drinks because I really liked it. So this card seems to correspond a lot with the Hermit. The Hermit. Upright, it can mean soul searching, introspection, being alone, and inner guidance. Reversed, it can mean isolation, loneliness, or withdrawal. Yeah, going back to, you know, the holiday season, I think a lot of us could suffer from loneliness, especially since this is meant to be a time of togetherness. Sometimes due to work or other past grievances that we might have with family members, it isn't always feasible to meet up with them. The Hermit shows that you're taking a break from everyday life to draw your energy and attention inward and find the answers you seek. You realize that your most profound sense of truth and knowledge is within yourself and not in the distractions of the outside world. You leave behind the mundane to set off on a journey of self-discovery. Anything in which you can contemplate your motivations, personal values, and principles and get closer to your authentic self. What I'm going through right now too is just taking a break. This is a great time to just chill. It's the quiet season, right? So we're meant to calm down. Less of the hustle and bustle. Things are starting to close up for the holidays, and I think it's important to take those breaks. Lord knows I really need to do that. It can also just be an opportunity for you to maybe start looking inward if you haven't. Do your soul searching. We're at the end of the year, right? Analyze what did you like, what did you dislike about what happened. Sometimes we learn a little bit about how difficult it can be to meet our goals when there's a lot of external forces preventing us from doing so, and we need to learn how to not have high expectations for stuff we can't control. But I don't know, I found that like my periods of self-growth happened when I just took the time to just focus on me. To focus on myself though, not being worried about the rat race, not being worried about what other people think of me. The Hermit reversed can go one of two ways. You're not taking enough personal reflection, or you're taking too much. Everything in moderation, right? Much like drinking. If you struggle to connect with your spiritual self, the Hermit reversed encourages you to create more space and meditate and reflect. It's time to go deeper into your inner being and rediscover your greater purpose on this earth. The Hermit asks you to search deep within your soul to help find your way again and focus on rebuilding yourself on a spiritual level. But yeah, that's the Hermit drink. So I got one more drink left on this list, and that is the Feast. I think this one was a lot more easy to find a card for, which is the Four of Wands. You are going to need 1.5 ounces of rye whiskey, 1 ounce of 100% cranberry juice, half an ounce of cinnamon brown sugar syrup, we'll be making that ourselves, 2 dashes of orange bitters, 2 ounces of soda, a squeeze of fresh orange, and we garnish with an orange wedge, cranberries, and a cinnamon stick. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna shake all the ingredients except the soda with ice. Strain into a low ball filled with ice, top with soda, and squeeze the orange and stir. Garnish with an orange wedge, cranberries, and the cinnamon stick. The Feast will summon a celebratory spirit. Zesty orange, tart cranberry, warming cinnamon, rich brown sugar, and dry rye whiskey come together to create this cornucopia of flavor. Cut with soda and served on the rocks, this refreshing yet festive cocktail is easy to drink so you can enjoy it before or alongside your holiday meal. For the cinnamon brown sugar syrup, we're going to use 1 cup of brown sugar, 1 cup of water, and 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, What we do is we combine all the ingredients in a saucepan, simmer, stirring until sugar has dissolved, let cool before using, keep refrigerated for up to a month. It also suggests that we use 100% tart cranberry juice, not the sweetened variety or a juice blend, because I guess it's gonna mess with the flavor profile. Yeah, this drink was interesting. I think I'll have to retry the techniques one more time. Very tart. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little disappointed. I don't hate it. It's a good drink, I think, because of the, what's the other one called? The Black Knight. God, that one was so good. I might make another one after this. Yeah, this one, I don't think it's a bad drink, but it's a lot more tart compared to the other two. Maybe I put more orange bitters than I should have. It's not bad, but the cinnamon stick is more for vibes, I guess. I don't know. Might burn it as a part of a spell later. I wonder if I just added just a dash of cinnamon and nutmeg. I think adding just like the little dash of cinnamon and nutmeg really helped bring it together. What would I rate this? That's tricky. It started out as 3 out of 5 Walter Mercados. It's growing on me. The addition of the little dash of cinnamon and nutmeg, I think the aromatics really helped. I wouldn't be mad at it. If this was served at a party, I wouldn't be mad at it. It's delightful. It, you know, it gets me a little buzzed. Ooh. Personally, it's a 3. Personally, it's a 3 out of 5 Walter Mercados, but I could see this being appealing to other people. It's not a bad taste, it's just not my personal preference. But yeah, you definitely need those aromatics. The aromatics really helped. A fun mocktail version of the Feast, by the way, you can either substitute the soda for Martinelli's sparkling apple cider. Same ingredient, just replace the alcohol with the apple cider. Or you can just drink it as is. For this video, I used the LaCroix, and honestly, definitely add some sweetener, but having the cranberry juice with the orange twist and the cinnamon was really good combo, and then you add the fizziness from the drink. Mwah, delicious. So the tarot card that corresponds with it is the 4 of Wands. So the 4 of Wands, upright, it can mean celebration, joy, harmony, relaxation, homecoming. Reversed, it can mean personal celebration, inner harmony, conflict with others, or transition. The 4 of Wands is a card of joyful celebration, blissful happiness, and appreciation for the good things in life. When this card appears in a tarot reading, it's the perfect time to celebrate with those you love most. You may commemorate a significant event or a milestone, such as a wedding, birthday, homecoming, or reunion. Or you may invite a few of your favorite friends over for an intimate dinner for no particular reason, just to revel in each other's company. Relax and enjoy this special time together. Yeah, and I think for the holidays, that's at its core, regardless of whether it's, Christian definition of Christmas or a pagan winter solstice holiday, I think a lot of us celebrate by just coming together, right? Spending time with our loved ones, our friends, family, whoever is important to you in your life, even if it's just one-on-one with your boo or with your closest friend. Yeah, joyful celebrations. Why not celebrate with this fun tart cocktail? And then if you get it reversed, the 4 of Wands reversed can indicate that you're celebrating the achievement of a personal goal. For example, quitting smoking or doing yoga for 30 days in a row. You do not feel compelled to proclaim this achievement to others. Instead, you're choosing to create your own special reward for the hard work you put in. You may also be in the midst of your journey and yet reach the finish line, hence preferring to honor this mini milestone privately. When you do finally arrive at the finish line, it'll be worth celebrating with friends and family. It also has a shadow side. It might point to a lack of harmony or a breakdown in communication with your family or household. Tension might be rumbling between the family members or loved ones, and you keep finding yourself getting caught up in other people's concerns and relationship problems. You might be going through a period of transition for your family or home life and experience some discomfort as a result. You might experience some multiple changes in your life, like changing jobs, moving houses, or leaving a relationship. While you know that this is an important transition, it can be unsettling, knocking you out of balance and making you feel uncertain about your future. Again, just to be clear, a lot of this stuff is subjective, so if this comes up reverse in a reading, that's not necessarily a bad thing. I think it's important to understand, again, holidays, controversial. Maybe we don't talk to family members for one reason or another, and you've made that decision yourself to protect your peace. and it can be very difficult. It's not always a bad thing, even if it is painful or uncomfortable. Remember that the feast is meant to have fun, be there for one another. If you're feeling a little bit lost right now, your chosen family is right around the corner, I promise you. So a little fun fact behind the scenes tidbit about this video. I got a little more than buzzed when I was making this earlier this week.
Fucking hell, dude. Don't have 3 tarot cocktails by yourself at home. Merry Christmas, y'all. Happy Yule. Happy holidays. Leave me alone. I love you, bye.
So I just want to take this time to remind you all, as much fun as it is to have fun with these drinks, please remember to drink responsibly, drink in moderation, don't push past your limits, and if you do, it's okay, but you know, make sure you're surrounded by trusted people, get an Uber home, be responsible. And if you see your buddy who's about to do something crazy, don't let them. be a homie. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please share this with your friends, like, subscribe, all that. Please leave a comment below if you've tried any of these recipes or what your plans for the holidays are. Thank you so much for watching. I really had a lot of fun making this. I'm probably gonna make more with to correspond with the Wheel of Year, so, you know, I guess you're gonna have to subscribe in order to you know, see it. You can follow me on Instagram at Andy the Duke. I post a lot of my artwork there. That's kind of the only other social media that I use these days. But you can also see my website if you're, you know, have a curious inquiry for an art commission or what have you. Here is my website. Wow. Thank you again for watching. In the meantime, happy holidays. Be safe out there. A blessed Yule to you all. And I'll see you in the next video. All right. Toodles. Bye. Oh God, that's so strong.